I remember back when I was a kid, dreaming and visioning myself blasting down the road in a red Lamborghini Countach LP 5000. It was the car throughout the 80s and still held on to its crown into the early 90s. I remember sitting on the couch, eagerly awaiting for Miami Vice to come on, so I would get to see the Ferrari Daytona Spider and the beautiful Testarossa, Crockett and Tubbs cruise around in, while hoping that there would be some sort of a super exotic like a Lamborghini Countach in each episode. To my dismay, I never saw anything that insane, but the Ferraris were always a pleasure to watch. I remember watching the Cannonball Run and Gumball Rally movies, while laughing and wondering what it would be like to drive something exotic. My friend Reggie and I would regularly talk about beautiful exotic cars, while gazing at the 3 exotic car posters I had mounted on the walls of my bedroom. We would often joke and laugh, saying, "One day, if we ever could actually afford an exotic car, there's no way we could afford the insurance." And so the dream lived on. In 2 young boys and like yourself, we went on through life dreaming because we never knew there was actually a way we could afford an exotic car. But, guess what, my friend? Sometimes, dreams do come true. It's now 2007 and I have owned 2 exotic cars and handful of other drag cars and street cars. Without arrogance, mind you, I have seen what it's like to be a regular Joe one day and celebrity the very next day. Because I am such an exotic car enthusiast, I have spent many hours studying and talking to other exotic car owners. I have enjoyed many days cruising around with local exotic car owners and had opportunity to become good friends with a few of them. I have found out where to find exotic cars that are affordable and how to go about purchasing them on a budget. This is the stuff I dreamed about when I was a kid. As a 10-year-old, with his face planted on the living room floor, making vroom noises while rolling his little Hot Wheels Lamborghini Countach around, I never thought for once I would actually be owning exotic cars. Because of the life-changing experiences, and yes, there have been many life-changing experiences, from owning affordable exotic cars, I felt compelled to write a book, revealing the amazing prices that will have your jaw wide open when reading about them. I'm not talking about Corvette and Porsche, I'm talking about cars like Lamborghini, Ferrari and many more exotic cars that are affordable. I mean, who would ever think that there are real, beautiful exotic cars available for $10,000 and $12,000. The 2005 Mustang I bought not too long ago cost more than each one of the exotic cars I have purchased over the last few years. I know there are millions of dreamers out there just like you, that would love to see this childhood dream come true, but do not know where to find exotic cars they can afford. Some dreamers get into hobbies like boating and other outdoor motorsports, since they just assume an exotic car is way beyond their budget. Some even try to fulfill their dreams with different exotic car rental companies, blowing money away on something they will never own but get to drive around for a few hours. I know. I have done the whole exotic car rental thing too. In my book, Buying an Exotic Car on a Budget, I provide information and secrets on how and where to find affordable exotic cars. I also provide you with information on insurance, financing and details about the many different exotic cars available with prices that will blow your mind. I know this may be the first step in seeing your childhood dream come true, so I take the time to walk you through the process from showing you what exotic cars are available, to owning an exotic car that you never thought you could afford. So what benefits do you get from owning an exotic car? Well, I would have to write about 10 more articles to cover that type of information, but I tell you this. Business opportunities and high-end networking await you almost every time you drive your exotic car. Personally, I just wanted an exotic car to drive down the road and pass people with their jaws resting on their window sill as they look in awe, but I had no idea what kind of investment owning an exotic car would be. This was and has been far beyond anything I could have dreamed as a child. Like I said, has been so amazing, it drove me to write a book, where I reveal more of the benefits from owning an exotic car, so other dreamers like me can get the chance of a lifetime. So I invite you to embark on an opportunity that will change your life and open doors like you would never believe. Don't let this dream pass you by once again.